Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of English Journey. I'm Lisa, and I'm here with my amazing co host, Mark. How are you today, Mark?
Hey Lisa, I'm doing great, thanks. I've had a busy morning, but I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something that almost every English learner faces at some point.
Absolutely. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest frustrations among learners. I can understand English, but when I try to speak, I just can't. It's such a common problem.
Yeah, that's the classic struggle. You can follow TV shows, understand your teacher, maybe even read books. But when it's your turn to talk, your mind just goes blank.
Exactly. It feels like your brain knows the words, but your mouth refuses to cooperate. It's like the connection between thinking and speaking just doesn't fire.
The good news is, this is totally normal. Every language learner goes through this phase. And today, we'll break down why this happens and how you can move past it.
Great. So let's start by understanding the cause. Why is it that we can understand English, but struggle so much to speak it?
Well, the first thing to realize is that listening and speaking are two completely different skills. Understanding is a receptive skill. You take in information, interpret it, and make sense of it. Speaking, on the other hand, is productive. You have to recall words, structure sentences, and actually produce sounds.
It's like watching someone cook and actually cooking yourself. You can watch hundreds of recipes online, but that doesn't mean you can cook a perfect dish the first time you try it.
That's such a great analogy, and in most learning environments, students spend a lot more time receiving language, listening and reading, instead of producing it through speaking.
Exactly. You might know all the grammar rules and memorize long vocabulary lists, but if you don't use those words in real conversations, your brain never gets used to forming sentences naturally.
Another big reason is fear. Fear of making mistakes, sounding silly, or being judged. That fear freezes people up and stops them from practicing, which actually slows their progress even more.
Oh, I see that all the time. But mistakes are not something to be ashamed of. They're actually signs that you're learning. Every time you make a mistake, your brain adjusts and gets stronger.
Exactly. And often, learners underestimate how much English they already know. They just don't have the confidence to use it. Confidence plays a massive role in speaking fluently.
It's like you're standing on a diving board, ready to jump. You know how to swim, but you're scared to take that first leap. Once you do, it gets easier every time.
That's a perfect image, so let's get practical. What can learners do to break this barrier and start speaking with more ease?
First, start small. Don't aim for long conversations. Begin with short, simple sentences, greetings, small talk, or common daily phrases. The key is to get comfortable producing sound in English.
Right. You don't have to sound perfect. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, consistent practice works wonders. Short, daily sessions are better than long, irregular ones.
And make speaking part of your daily routine. Talk to yourself out loud. Describe what you're doing. I'm cooking dinner. I'm watching TV. I'm walking to work. It might feel strange at first, but it really helps.
Yes, I love that technique. And here's another. Record yourself speaking. It helps you notice pronunciation mistakes and track your progress over time. You'll be surprised how much you improve.
That's a great tip. And of course, try to find someone to talk to, a language partner, a friend, or an online tutor. Real conversation practice is the best training.
For sure, but even if you can't find a partner, there are tons of creative ways to practice. Try role-playing. Imagine you're in a cafe ordering coffee. Can I have a cappuccino, please? Or checking in at a hotel. I have a reservation under the name Lisa Brown.
You can even use pictures to describe what you see. For example, look at a photo of a park and say, there are children playing, the sky is blue, people are having a picnic. It builds your fluency naturally.
Another fun technique is shadowing, listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say in real time. It helps with pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
Absolutely. And remember, your goal at the beginning is communication, not perfection. Don't worry about sounding like a native. Focus on being understood.
Yes, communication over perfection. Use simple words. You don't need fancy vocabulary. Simple language is powerful, and it's how you get your message across clearly.
And immerse yourself in English as much as you can. Watch shows, listen to podcasts, read articles, even change your phone settings to English. Surround yourself with the language.
Over time, you'll notice something magical. English will start to feel natural. You'll stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English.
And remember, progress takes time. Don't get discouraged. Every word you speak, every mistake you make brings you closer to fluency.
Exactly. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. Celebrate small victories. That's what keeps you going.
So, to all our listeners who can understand English but struggle to speak, don't give up. Keep practicing, keep talking, and keep believing in yourself.
You're learning something incredible. You're opening the door to new opportunities, cultures, and friendships, and you will get there.
We hope today's episode gave you the motivation and strategies you need to take that next step in your English journey.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave a comment telling us what speaking challenges you've faced and how you're overcoming them.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Keep practicing, stay confident, and as always, enjoy the journey.
Until next time, take care and happy learning.